for tennis. Dr. Livingston, I presume. I'm just gonna have to take that nail clip away from you. Yeah, you're gonna catch cold. There. Better? Boy, you getting fat.
Tibi magnum nominandum. Signa stellarum nigrarum et buffaniformis sedoquae sigillum.
Hey, Dad? Hey, Dad, you in there? I'm gonna get you. Come on, Dad. Open up. It's me. The progenical. The prological. Oh, you know who it is, Dad.
Go away.
But I want a drink.
No. Go away. Don't come in here.
What are you doing? Hey, handles. I get it. You're fumigating the joint.
Please, son. It's part of my studies. An experiment.
Oh, the magic bit. You conjuring up demons again?
Arthur. Arthur, don't laugh.
All right. Okay, I'll clear out. I'll clear out just as soon as I conjure up a drink. It's foggy in here.
Arthur, go outside. I'll bring you a bottle.
I can get it myself. It's right over there. A whole tray full of it.
Arthur, don't cross that line.
What's a ray of a little fog?
Arthur! Arthur! Son. Come back. Come back.
The man cries out in vain. His son cannot come back. That is, no power on earth can bring him back. But then, as sure as my name is Boris Karloff, it was no earthly power that took him, as you have just seen. What just took place behind those doors was strange and terrifying. I wonder just how many of you will have the courage or the curiosity to follow me through them, to witness things even stranger and more terrifying. Our story is called The Weird Tailor, and the fabric of our plot is woven by these distinguished players. Henry Jones, George Macready, Abraham Sofair, and Sandra Carr. Yes, my friends, they're all waiting for you behind these doors. So come with me. Come before it's too late.
closely, Mr. Smith. Look very closely.
I don't see anything.
What is it you are seeking, Mr. Smith? The past, the present, or the future?
I didn't come here to have my fortune told. I need help.
We all need help.
I said help, not philosophy.
At my age, philosophy is the only help that's left.
I came here because I was told you would give me an answer.
Ah, but there are no answers, Mr. Smith. Only questions. Gaze into the crystal. Look. Look at it glow. Shining. Like the world itself. A globe suspended in space. It is the world, Mr. Smith. And see, beneath the shining surface are areas of darkness. Clouds and shadows and black yawning pits and... Perhaps we should not look too closely.
No. Go on. Tell me.
I cannot tell. I can only ask. Who was he, Mr. Smith? This foolish boy.
My son. My only son.
And how did he die?
I don't want to talk about it.
How did he die?
It was an accident, I tell you. That's why I'm here. I've got to find a way to bring him back.
Back? A way to bring your son back from the dead? Mr. Smith, I'm afraid you won't find that in my crystal.
But I'll pay anything. I'm a wealthy man, Madame Roberti. I'll give my entire fortune.
A man who defies God and nature has no fortune.
You're playing with words.
You are playing with damnation.
So you won't help me?
I do not deal in such matters.
Perhaps you know someone who does.
Perhaps. You are quite certain you want to do this, Mr. Smith?
Quite certain.
And you are willing to pay the price?
Any price.
Here, then, go. Go and see this man. He may know the way.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you serious? You better have a look at this again.
There is no need for me to look, Mr. Smith. I can see everything that needs to be seen in this world.
You're sure this is the man who can help me?
He will give you what you want.
Yes, sirree. If you want a bargain, this is the place to find it. Good afternoon. Something I can do for you?
Yes, I was just looking for...
That's the sensible way, I always say. The smart buyer always looks around before he makes up his mind. Yes, sirree, Freddy.
But I was just...
Let me do you a good turn, friend. You see this job over here? Just came in today. A real executive car. No mileage on it at all. Fellow that owned it was a licensed embalmer. You know those guys that never get to go anywhere. And talk about loaded. It's even got air conditioning, just in case he had to deliver a customer.
I started to say I was just looking for your boss.
Oh, Honest Abe?
Yes, I believe that's the name.
You a friend of his?
Never met the man.
You from the Fuzz?
Fuzz?
The Bulls, you know.
Bulls.
The Boys in Blue, New York's finest.
Oh, no, I'm not from the police. This is a private matter.
Oh, business?
Yes, it is, mister.
Nikolai, just call me Nick. Well, if you want to see Abe, we'd better go in the office. Sit down. Okay, mister, your dice.
You are honest, Abe.
My professional name.
I see.
Sure. Who ever heard of a car dealer named Honest Nikolai? Well, what is this business you had with me, Mr.
Smith.
Smith?
But I'm not sure I came to the right place.
Depends on what you're looking for.
Madame Roberti sent me.
Madame Roberti?
Yes. She's
I know what she is.
Then you know what I'm here for.
The less you tell me, the better, Mr. Smith. This can be dangerous. There are laws, you know.
I'm not afraid of the police.
Neither am I. But I was not talking about man-made laws. Are you sure you really wish to go through with this?
I'll do anything. Anything. De vermis mysteriis.
Mysteries of the worm.
You know Latin?
I know what I must.
I've never seen a copy of this before.
There are only 3 others like it in the world.
So I understand.
Most of them were burned centuries ago, along with their owners.
Where did you get it?
It's my business, Mr. Smith.
But you're a used car dealer.
Only until I sell this book. After that, I plan to retire.
Retire?
With $1 million.
Well, you're out of your mind.
That's my price.
Impossible.
You said you'd do anything.
Well, are you sure this contains the formula that I'm looking for?
It is one of the rarest books on sorcery in existence. You know that yourself. I've been waiting 15 years for a customer to come along.
But does it contain the right spell?
No guarantees, Mr. Smith. I leave those for the cars. Now, if you're in the market for a nice, new, late model 1960 convertible...
Please. I'll take it. Give it to me.
That's how I like to do business, Mr. Smith. Wheel and deal.
Yes, there is a way. I knew it. Now all I have to do is find the right tailor.
Mr. Schwenk, wie geht's?
So, Bob, you know why I've come.
Is it a suit you want, perhaps? Mr. Schwenk, I got just the thing for you. A piece of cloth just came in beautiful. Imported, the very best, even in the old country.
This is not the old country, Borg. This is America where people are supposed to pay their bills.
Yeah,
so where's my money?
Oh, Mr. Schwenk. Don't worry. You're going to get every penny you got coming.
My landlord, he wants his money too.
I know, but you gotta have faith things are going to pick up. Just one more month.
I give you 1 more week.
A week?
1 week. Auf Wiedersehen.
Eric, was that a customer?
No.
Mr. Schwenk.
Oh, shut up.
It was Mr. Schwenk, wasn't it? Oh, Eric, what are we going to do?
Shut up, I told you. You're stupid. Ever since I've married, nothing but trouble.
Eric, don't. Don't.
What does it matter? You and me, we are through. Nothing can save us now but a miracle.
Eric. A miracle. Please let it be a miracle.
Yes, sir. I have a job for you. A very special job. Of course I can make you a suit, Mr. Smith. So, you just tell me what you want. I will show you some of the very finest materials. I have a wonderful stock of
I have my
woolens.
own material.
Oh. This is very unusual.
I told you, this job is very special.
It doesn't seem to have any color.
I know.
I don't even recognize this fabric. It isn't wool, it isn't silk or rayon.
That doesn't matter. Can you make a suit out of it?
Mister, if it's cloth, I can make you a suit.
This suit is not for me.
Not for you.
This suit is for my son.
Oh, then he will come in for a fitting.
No. No, it's to be a surprise.
I see.
I have all the measurements written down for you. Here.
They're very exact.
You must follow them perfectly.
No lining?
That's right. And all sewing must be done by hand. No machine work allowed.
A very unusual cut. About the buttons.
No buttons.
You aren't joking with me.
I'll pay you $500.
500.
Special price for a special job.
Mr. Smith, for $500, I would sew this suit for you underwater.
Well, that won't be necessary. Just follow the instructions to the letter and to the hour.
The hour?
Here is a list of the dates and times at which you can work. I prepared it carefully, right down to the very minute.
I can only work at certain times.
Let's say that I believe in astrology.
I understand.
You don't have to understand. Just promise to carry out my orders.
Whatever you say, I can have this suit ready for you in a week.
Splendid. I'll be waiting for you. My card.
And the money?
delivery, my friend. I'll pay you on delivery.
What is it?
Never mind, woman. It's no concern of yours.
Who was that man?
None of your business.
But I listened. He was talking to you about sewing.
A customer.
What kind of material is this?
Cloth for a suit.
For a suit? I never saw any such material before. It hurts my eyes to look at it.
Then don't look.
Eric, is there something wrong? Something that will make trouble?
Trouble. It's you makes trouble for me, lump. And leave me alone now. I gotta work. So that's leave me alone.
Hans, what shall I do? He hates me, Hans. He won't even listen to me. Nobody ever listens to me. Nobody but you, Hans. Hans, you are the only friend that I have. You are the only friend that I have in this whole world. You're all that I have, Hans. You are all that I have. It's past midnight. Why don't you come to bed?
I have to work.
You could do it tomorrow. He'd never know.
I've tried working when the chart says not to. The needle won't even enter the cloth.
This cloth here, it shines so. When I touch it, there's a sort of a tingling.
Take your hands off.
Eric, why don't you tell me what you're really doing?
I've already told you. I'm making a suit to special order, that's all.
Well, look at the way you've cut this coat. There are no lapels.
Maybe it's a costume for a masquerade.
I'd never thought of that.
There is only one thing to think about. When I deliver this suit, I am going to get $500.
500.
That's right. So let's have no more talk about the cut or the cloth or the time gone. Let me alone, let me work.
Yes, sir. You all finished?
Finished. Still hurts your eyes to look at it, huh?
No, not my eyes. There's something else that bothers me.
Forget it.
What are you doing?
I have to deliver it. Mr. Smith lives way the other side of Manhattan.
Eric, please, this is wrong. I have a feeling.
Ah, you got no more feeling than that clothing dummy.
You mean Hans?
Hans? So now you got a name for him. It isn't enough you talk to a plaster dummy like it was a real human being.
I mean no harm. It's just that I get lonely.
Lonely. You got a lot of other names for people who talk to statues. You know why I take that dummy out of the window? Stick him in the back bedroom? Because he's no longer useful to me. His head is cracked. Maybe that's your trouble, Anna, huh?
No, Eric.
Oh, don't worry. I don't put you away. I don't have to. Maybe when I get my money, I just go away myself.
You're joking.
Funny, huh? You and that dummy you belong together.
Oh, Eric, you are joking.
Wait and see.
Eric? No! Eric, please, Eric! He's going to leave me, Hans. He said he's going to leave me. He thinks that you and I belong together because we both have something wrong. Poor little Hans. I remember how that happened. That night, that Eric got drunk, and he threw that bottle at you, and your head cracked. It's his fault, Hans. He is to blame for the both of us. When you get hit over and over and over again, something has got to break. Oh. Oh, maybe that's Eric now. Oh, Mr. Schwenk, it's you.
Yeah, I told him I would be back today.
Yeah, he said to expect you.
Sehr good. You will call him, please.
Oh, he's not here.
Not here. But when I came in the shop, I heard you talking to someone.
Yes, I was talking to myself. Eric went out for a while.
You mean he sneaked out because he knew I was coming? Where is he, by that tavern again?
No, he went out to see a customer.
A customer?
Yeah.
The clothes your husband makes? No one would buy them but the ragman.
Mr. Schwenk, Eric is out right now delivering a suit to a very wealthy man. He will have some money this afternoon.
I hope you are telling me the truth.
You come back this afternoon.
Well, I will be back. And he'd better have that money waiting.
He's got to come back now. He's just got to, Hans. And Mr. Schwenk, he means it. If Eric doesn't have the money, he's going to make trouble. Trouble. That's not a new word for you around here, is it, Hans? Whenever you've seen anything but trouble. How many times Have you listened to Eric scream at me? How many times have you watched him beat me? I can't stand it anymore, Hans. Almost I wish Eric would go away. Maybe he's right. Maybe you and I, we do belong together. At least you wouldn't hurt me. And I can talk to you. You always listen. Maybe I do need you, Hans. More than I need him. If only you could help me.
Madame Roberti, I've just read the newspaper.
Yes, I know.
You read it?
You forget I cannot read.
You must have heard a news broadcast.
No, not it either. I have other sources of information. Sit down, Mr. Smith. Used car dealer killed in private plane crash. That is the headline, isn't it? He was on his way to Mexico with all the money. Too bad.
You don't sound too sorry.
I'm not. I have no sympathy for his kind. Traffic in drugs and poisons brings punishment by law. But, Mr. Smith, there are no laws today to punish those who traffic in human souls. When he sold you that book, he did an evil thing. He deserved this fate, Mr. Smith.
You're a fine one to talk about magic. You and your crystal ball.
There is no harm in what I do. I sometimes foresee what is to come. But I do not try to alter what is to be. Mine is white magic, not black.
That's why I'm here. Madame Roberti, I need your help.
You are beyond my help. You bought the book. You procured the spell, found the cloth. Now it is woven. Your fate is woven with it.
That's enough. I don't need your advice. You're right. The cloth is woven. Do you know what that means? In a few hours, I'll have my son again.
No, don't do it.
The suit is already on its way.
Don't do it.
Black magic. Is that it? What do you know of black or white? You're blind.
Yes, blind. But not as blind as you, Mr. Smith. Not as blind as you.
Come in, Mr. Borg. I've been expecting you. You brought it?
Just like I promised. Mr. Smith, if you knew the trouble I had with this.
I realize how difficult it was, but the suit is completed.
Just like you ordered.
You've no idea how I've waited for this moment. It means so much to me and to my son.
Oh, your son, where is he?
What does that matter to you?
Well, don't you want him to have a fitting to see if the suit is right for him?
If you follow instructions, the fit must be perfect.
Oh, I followed them, believe me.
I do. If you hadn't, you wouldn't have been able to complete the suit.
Well, I did my best.
Thank you. Now, if you please, give me the suit.
Oh, well, wait a minute. What about my money?
Well, what did we agree on?
$500.
Well, mail me the bill. I'll take care of it.
Oh, I got the bill right here. Please, mister, I was counting on you paying me today.
Tradesmen are paid the first of the month. Just leave the bill here with me.
I'm sorry, but I got to get my money now. You don't understand because you're a rich man. But with me, it's different. I got to eat.
I understand. Perfectly. I'm in the same fix.
Oh, you...
Does this look like the home of a man of means?
I was wondering how come you'd live in a place like this. What about the way you looked when you came into my shop? What about the clothes you're wearing now?
All I have left are my former possessions. But don't misunderstand. I'll have money again. Soon. Quite soon. But first I must be reunited with my son. That's the important thing.
Your son is away?
Yes, my son's away. That's why I had to spend everything. I sold my house, liquidated my assets, and now everything's gone. But I don't regret it. Not as long as my son comes back.
Mr. Smith, maybe you better explain just what you mean.
Well, there isn't time. According to the forecast, I must act now.
What kind of talk is this?
Please. Give me the suit.
No.
Give me the suit.
What's this? You tell me you're poor, yet you got a brand new icebox, a big one.
I had to get it. It's not for me. Give me the suit.
Ha. You and your stories. I bet you got it filled with fancy food.
Don't open that door. Stop!
Close that door! Murderer. That's it. You're a murderer.
It was an accident. I had to preserve his body until the suit was finished. Can't you see that? Now, please, give me the suit.
No.
Give me that suit.
No.
No. Stop.
You came back. You sold the suit? Eric, what's wrong? With the money. Mr. Schwenk was here this afternoon. I told him to come back later, that you're getting the money from a customer.
You told him?
What's wrong?
Did you tell him what customer I was going to see, did you?
No.
Don't ever mention it to a soul. Don't ever mention it again to me.
But Eric, Mr. Schwenk will be here any minute. Eric, where are you going? What do you want me to do? What shall I tell him?
Tell him anything, only take the suit and burn it in the furnace.
$500.
Forget I made it, forget Mr. Smith, forget everything, only take it and burn it now!
So, there you are. I have been looking for you.
And you have found me. Sit down and buy you a drink. Waiter. Waiter!
Mein Herr,
A drink for my good friend.
your pleasure.
Just a beer. I did not come here to drink.
I did, as you can see.
My money, that is what I want to see.
You shall have it.
When?
Soon. Tomorrow, perhaps.
Perhaps. Your wife told me you would be paid today.
Please, I have much on my mind. Let's not talk about that now.
You are not well?
No, not well.
Did not see your customer?
No.
Boris, what's the matter with you?
Go away.
Something is wrong with the vamp. 9-8.
Something is very wrong.
Anna!
Oh, Eric, where have you been? What's the matter, Eric?
Did you burn the suit?
Oh, no, yeah, I was going to. I wanted to see what it looked like again, so I put it on Hans.
The suit must be burned at once.
Oh, Eric, please leave the suit on Hans. Eric, that suit, it's very strange.
You are the one who is strange. Praying that things don't concern you. Talking to clothing dummies.
Eric, I'm sorry. I can't help it. When you are cruel to me like this, when you hurt me.
The suit must be burned.
No, Eric, why can't I swear it, please?
Because there has been an accident.
An accident?
He tried to take the suit from me without paying for it. It was just self-defense.
You killed him?
He thought that suit was going to bring his son's body back to life. That it was magic. He said the cloth wasn't even woven on earth.
Eric, you killed him?
He was raving. He was fighting me. Now you know why. You must burn the suit.
Yes, Eric. Eric, you must tell all this to the police.
The police?
You must. Tell them what happened. You cannot go on living with such a sin on your soul. Tell them it was self-defense.
No, they would never believe me.
Then, if you want, I'll tell them.
You would tell them?
Eric, I must. Don't you see? I could not bear to go on living my life with a murderer.
Yes, I see. You couldn't bear to live with a murderer. Then perhaps I have to solve your problem for you.
No, Eric, stop, please! Hide, save me! Hide, save me!
Yeah.
It's all right, Anna.